What's up, Naruto fans? Mr. Tomato304 here, bringing you my review of Naruto 603 Rehabilitation. My first ever Naruto review, so let's see if I can get this thing down. It starts off with Obito in Madara's little cave, and Zetsu seems to be looking after him. And, he's created another little body, and it's, kind of creeping Obito out of it. And they're telling him that they don't need to eat, they don't need to drink. In that way, they're kind of superior to Obito. And because of this, that's how Obito can survive without drinking or eating, because half of his body is now made of the same stuff that Zetsu is. As Obito says, an artificial body with no feelings. But the bodies, they seem to think they're better than Obito. And, they've been watching him. They're basically not going to let him leave, because Madara says that they can't. Obito's not allowed to leave this place. Really, a lot of it is just relatively inane talking. They keep talking about food and drink. And Obito keeps on saying he'll get back to Rin and Kakashi's place as soon as he can, even though at the moment he's in no state to really go anywhere. There are no exits whatsoever, and as soon as Madara says that he ordered them to take Obito here, and as soon as he did so, he closed the passage with a huge rock. So it's interesting that Madara himself didn't retrieve Obito from the wreckage. It was Zetsu. That's probably because they can move through Earth, as they say later on in this chapter, therefore making it easy for them to get to him. But apparently, in his sleep, Obito keeps saying Rin, 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 and idiot Kakashi, which I thought is interesting because at the end of the Kakashi Gaiden arc, he was supposedly, they were meant to start getting on well a little bit. He says, I was just starting to like you, and that's when he gives him his present. But in sleep, he still dreams of Kakashi as being someone he doesn't particularly like very much. Idiot Kakashi, or stupid Kakashi, as he says. So that's pretty interesting. So he wants them to tell, the Zetsu wants him to tell them about Rin and Kakashi, and they reveal that they can go outside. They can move through Earth. So Obito, he's locked up, and Zetsu begins to poison Obito's mind. He begins to start telling him about Madara's plan, the Moon Eye plan to create a massive genjutsu to envelop everyone in a dream, where anything can happen, you can even revive the dead. So, I think that, my little theory is that we'll have a little bit more as to where I'm going with this at the end of this chapter, but I presume Obito wants to revive Rin in this genjutsu, even though he knows everything is a lie. So he says that he's still adamant that he's gonna leave this place. We get a couple of flashbacks of Team Minato. And Obito gets up and he tries to leave, and he falls over, and one of the bodies catches him, and we keep getting these flashbacks without any dialogue. It's nice. He's got loads of pictures of Rin on his wall. He's got a picture of Rin in his room. He tries to kiss it, but it's quite good because as he's leaning in to kiss the picture of Rin, in that same picture, the picture of Kakashi is sort of looking at him like, what are you doing? Then we skip back to present, well, not present day, but where we are. And Obito, his arm has been revealed, and it's looking old and withered, and it's come out of the bandages now. And he's pretty happy about it, and so are the Zetsus apparently. And we can see that on the picture he put tape over the pictures of Kakashi. So he didn't really like him, but everywhere he looked, there was always a picture of Kakashi scolding him. So over time, Obito begins to get his strength back, his stability back, his balance back. He does press ups. He does balance activities. He sort of jumps about the place, and all the while we get these flashbacks of how Obito is inferior to Kakashi. And Rin, she comes and heals him. She's like, don't act cool and hide your wounds, I'm watching you. And we see that Obito has been in here for a very long time now. He's starting to get really long hair. And he just wants to get out. But he says he's getting used to his body a bit more, and a little bit more, and he'll be able to meet them. Suddenly, however, Zetsu comes in, and he says that Rin and stupid Kakashi are outside. They're in danger. And they're alone, and they are surrounded by Shinobi of the Mist. So, Obito tries to break out with a single punch, and his arm just rips off. And, it's pretty obvious that he still wants to help them. But Zetsu says that you can't get out using your body yet, so you can wear my body and we'll get out together. So basically, Obito says, "Aren't you Madara's men? Is this really okay?" And he's like, "He's a nice guy." And then, "Don't you want to save Rin and Kakashi?" And so it ends with Obito covered in this Zetsu suit, which looks a bit like, Toby, the Toby mask, which might be where he maybe got inspiration from. But so it ends with Obito about to leave to go and save Rin and Kakashi, and it's really interesting because I suspect, as I'm sure a lot of people probably do, that Madara has ordered this setup, that Rin and Kakashi are in danger because Madara wants them to be. Maybe the Zetsus as well, and I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Maybe Obito is going to witness Kakashi failing to protect Rin or something like that, and then from then on he's going to want to bring Rin back to life with this Genjutsu dream that they can create through the Moon Eye plan. But what did you think of the chapter? What do you think of this whole setup at the end? It's a little bit suspicious, isn't it? That Rin and Kakashi should just happen to be in danger outside Madara's little hideout. So I do think that Obito's running into some sort of psychological trap. Anyway, let me know what you thought. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this chapter. Was there a bit too much flashback again, as far as the flashback without any dialogue goes? Are you enjoying this little Obito storyline, or would you rather just get back to the fighting? Maybe Kishimoto's dragging it out a little bit too much. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll give this I'm probably going to give this chapter a 7. Not much happened, as even plot progression. Not a lot happened. These Obito chapters do seem to be going a little bit slowly, but for the most part, I enjoyed it. It was nice. The art was good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. However, when I do think we're going to start getting towards the end of this Obito Gaiden, and maybe moving on with the storyline a little bit more. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you next week.